more breaking updates that we are picking up now. The BJP's scathing attack on Robert Vadra comes to light right after he had tweeted his own photo on the Vadra Congress poster for the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Now, in fact, BJP has taken a potshot at the Congress, stating that the Congress Bharat Jodo is only Parivaar Jodo and Bhrashtachar Jodo. And the BJP's scathing attack, in fact, comes after Robert Vadra had tweeted his own photo on the Vadra Congress poster as well. Now, Robert Vadra, in fact, now this also arises the question of whether or not Robert Vadra is making an official entry into active politics. And Robert Vadra has tweeted his own photo on the Congress poster, is the latest, the images of which we are putting out on your screens right now. And Vadra has tweeted his own photo on the Vadra Congress poster. Remember, the Congress, in fact, has been talking about the Bharat Jodo Yatra that they will be carrying out for several weeks. And now we see Robert Vadra also jumping on the bandwagon, but also this kind of a decision by Robert Vadra has welcomed. This kind of a scathing attack from the BJP is what we are learning. The BJP leaders taking a potshot at the Congress leadership, claiming that the Congress is not doing a Bharat Jodo Yatra, but they're only doing a Parivaar Jodo and a Bhrashtachar Jodo Yatra as well. And we will be putting out more details for you as far as these latest statements from the BJP are concerned. But now we see a political war of words, viewers, that has really broken out with respect to Robert Vadra's this tweet, where he has tweeted this picture of himself on the Congress poster as well. And now the BJP reacting on this. And for more on this, let me go across to Aishwarya Kapoor, who's joining us on the broadcast. Aishwarya, what do you make of this? We see Robert Vadra tweeting that picture, and of course the BJP also taking a scathing attack on the Congress, claiming that this is a Parivaar Jodo and a Bhrashtachar Jodo Yatra.
Well, the people are in a dilemma, that whether it is the poster of the Indian National Congress or the Gandhi Vadra Parivaar, because the only faces you can see are of one family. And that's the problem with the Congress party. They are not ready to see over and beyond the family, over and beyond the tag name of Gandhi and Vadras, over and beyond Rahul, Priyanka, and now Robert Vadra. And the reality is that no leader of the Congress party is ready to promote Robert Vadra, and that's why you have Robert Vadra himself posting it. But what it creates is a sense of frustration, and that's why, whether it was 5-6 years ago or today, whether it was then or now, Ghulam Nabi Azad had said just few weeks prior that the only sense of frustration is because there is directionlessness and the real leaders are not being promoted. Is the Congress party trying to say that there is no more worthy than Robert Vadra to be put on that poster? That there is no cadre, no leader of the Congress party who has worked for the Congress over the last so many decades that they should deserve to be on the poster apart from Robert Vadra? The reality is that the Congress party is not ready to look over and beyond the faces and the names of Gandhis and Vadras.
Absolutely. Aishwarya, stay on with us. Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP is also joining us on the broadcast. Shehzad, did you just hear our political editor also, Aishwarya Kapoor, speaking about this entire problem with the Congress party? And now we see that the BJP is also taking pot shots at the Congress party, claiming that this is a Parivaar Jodo and a Bhrashtachar Jodo Yatra, and it has no real room for the ground level cadre in the Congress party. And now we see Robert Vadra making an entry into this.
You know, Aishwarya is absolutely right, and this is what we've been saying all along, that in the name of so-called Bharat Jodo, this is actually Bhrashtachariyon ko Jodo, and this is actually Parivaar Jodo. This is the only thing that the Congress party can do under Rahul Gandhi's leadership, is Bhrashtachar Jodo and Parivaar Jodo. First of all, this shows that the Congress party is not a party, but it's a Parivarik firm. It's a family firm. It's a Parivarik entity, and therefore only 2 or 3 people are the party. That is Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Robert Vadra, and Priyanka Vadra. These are the people who constitute the party, and therefore the Bharat Jodo is actually an abhiyan of Rahul relaunch, Robert Vadra relaunch, and it is a relaunching program of the Parivaar to take place in national politics. But the more important point is that, look, भारत को जोड़ने का काम तो सरदार पटेल ने कर दिया था already. But the hubris of this party and this Parivaar is that those who have been indulging in Bharat Todo, those who have been indulging in all kinds of activities that have led to Tukre are actually now going around and doing Bharat Jodo. And in the name of Bharat Jodo, the only people they can Jodo is Robert Vadra, Priyanka Vadra, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. They can't even do Ghulam Nabi Azad Jodo. They can't even do Manish Tiwari Jodo. They can't even do Shashi Tharoor Jodo. So today the Congress party has become a one family entity, and this poster actually reveals exactly that.
Well, absolutely, Shehzad. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast with that perspective. And of course, we are tracking that story, viewers, with respect to Robert Vadra's latest tweet. And of course, the kind of potshots that we have seen that has invited from the BJP, as you just heard, Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP as well, claiming that this is not a party that is really concerned about the Bharat Jodo, but this is a party that is concerned about the Parivaar Jodo and the Bhrashtachar Jodo. These are the words of the BJP. And now we see in the backdrop of that, the Congress party all gearing up to carry out that Bharat Jodo Yatra.